good afternoon. It depends where you are watching us. This is Atlantic TV, the home of TV Revolution. Well, it's your special, interesting program on TV called Exclusive Interview with me, myself, Bakary Manneh, aka Big Sam. And of course, as always, we are located in the little smiling coast of Africa, that is the Gambia, and our studios in Farado. But today, we are shooting all the way between two communities, that is Kerserin and Bijilo, and this is where we are tonight. And here is called All National. And of course, on today's exclusive interview, I have my namesake, my own brother, my own homie, and of course, before we go, and that is no other than Sammy brother.
Thank you so much.
Should I welcome you? Should you welcome?
I welcome you to All National, Thomas. Welcome to All National.
Yeah, and then greetings to your family, friends, and whoever might be watching. And
well, Assalamu alaikum Gambia. Assalamu alaikum everybody. Well, this is Sam Nyassi, aka Nyassi Koyo, the youngest proprietor of All National Restaurant, located at Kirseri Bijilo, within the two communities, as he said. Yes, say Assalamu alaikum to Gambia.
There you go. That is, of course, my Toma. Yes, this is called All National, and this is where we are shooting, as you can see. This is the first time exclusive interview goes out. And you know why? Because it's my Thomas. You have to move out from our comfort zone in our studio to All National, a very good, prominent place, a new place in town between Bijilo and Kerserin. And this is today where we are. So once again, our followers, thanks for being there. We are change makers. Call Atlantic TV, the home of TV Revolution. And I have my wonderful cameraman Edo out there giving us the best. Sammy,
yes,
once again, I thank you.
You're welcome,
as you welcome me here to All National.
This is your own.
That's my own.
It's your own.
There you go. All right, moving on. A little bit about who is Sam Nyassi, as you go, aka Sam Koyomatoma. Yeah.
Okay, Sam. Well, you know, my real name is Sam Nyassi.
Okay.
And I'm named after somebody they call Sam. So Sam Kinte, everybody says Sam.
Okay.
But as you know, my real name is Sam Nyassi. As a Badibunka name, you know, by the way, you know. Okay, I'm half Badibunka and half Kobonka, so that's how it mixes up.
You blend.
I'm blend.
And no doubt about that. All National is blend. Bijilo and
yes, you see, I love to blend the two people, two communities. That's why we're here today, Bijilo Kerserin.
Yes. Well, that is so important. A little bit about your education, and maybe perhaps, because we'll come to that, you travel out of the country. But before then, a little bit about your educational background to the Gambia, or maybe you work someplace that we don't know before.
Yes.
We talk about the business aspect.
You're right about that, Sam. My educational background, I started my nursery school at Kabafita Nursery School.
Okay.
From there, I went to Kabafita Primary School, where I graduated and I went to Armitage.
Okay.
I spent 2 years in Armitage, and I moved to Combos because, you know, Combo Dindingol, you know, we love
I know, you have to come back.
So I cry out to come to Combo, which my Armitage, days of my Armitage in Makati was so great. It gave me a good moral background, whereby my educational, you know, understanding went to another level.
Okay.
Then I came back to Combo when I went to St. Augustine's. You know, as you know, we are a little bit stubborn there.
Yeah,
St. Augustine I can do with Master Foster. Then I moved to ICE. That's why I did my grade 12.
Okay.
And it was a success journey on my education.
Okay.
So that was my education. These are the schools I went to: Kabafita, Nursery, Primary, Armitage, Junior, then St. Augustine's, then ICE. I graduated at ICE.
At ICE.
Yes.
When you graduated, do you by any chance work here in the Gambia, or you were running your show?
Yeah, no, I used to help my mother.
Okay.
You know, my mother is a businesswoman at Become a Market.
Okay.
A lot of people know her a lot in Become a Market. And
okay.
I used to help her out with my late sister.
Okay.
You know, from there, that's how I know what business looks like.
Okay.
You know, then I used to travel to Guinea-Bissau to get some palm oil for my mom.
Oh, wow.
You know, sell some ice at Become a Market. Then Become a Market. Today, the fish market.
The fish market.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the big. Where the garage.
Where the garage was. Exactly.
So it has been something.
So it's been something that is like, you know, it's an inspiration for my mother.
Okay.
You know, she be like, Sam, I know you left to our Karanganola. But your business okay.
Your business okay.
I be fun.
It rings in your mind.
And it always rings in my mind.
Okay.
And when I travel, and then I traveled to America.
Okay, yeah, one day you work as a supporting more.
Yes.
But after
I was doing all my own business too.
okay,
Along the way, I go to Banjo,
okay,
get some stuff there,
okay,
come to Brikama, sell them, pocket my profit.
Okay,
then this is how I get to business.
Get to business. Okay, tell us your way because some travel a couple of years outside.
Yes.
Where and how does it come? And
yes.
How long have you
Well, I went to America, America, the great America. Uncle Sam, I was in America. When I traveled to America, it was a great journey for me.
Okay.
And my first time traveling out of this country by plane.
Wow.
Because I used to go to Guinea-Bissau, Conakry, and other places. But my first time being in an airplane was America. I landed JFK.
John F. Kennedy.
F. Kennedy. Then I was in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
I spent 4 good years in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
As an immigrant.
Okay.
It's never easy being an immigrant, in America. But thank God we passed the journey. From there, I moved to New York. From New York, then I moved. We keep moving.
I know.
My last destination was Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes.
That's what they say, Minnesota.
Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes. That's why I end up settling, get married, put myself together, and get to American dream.
Wow. And there's the American paper.
Yeah, this is Babylon paper,
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you spent how many years down there?
I spent 11 good years in America. Never come back Africa.
Wow.
Yes.
With all that years.
Yes, I never come to America.
No holiday, no anything.
No, I don't have holidays for Africa. Yes.
Well,
the time I was working,
hustling.
I was really hustling. Yeah. I have 2 permanent jobs as a professional lab technician at a major hospital.
Wow.
Yes, and I have a part-time job.
Okay.
That is normal for every African to have 2 jobs in America.
Yeah, that's true.
But yes, still the business concept
is in you.
I'm a car dealer.
That's from Mama.
I'm a car dealer.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Out there.
I bring beautiful vehicles in this country.
And then sold them
to permanent big Gambia. Benjamin.
So that's the business. And
that was the business. And I decided to come back to Africa when my 2 parents visit me in America.
Okay.
I invite them to come to America.
Okay.
Let them see actually the money that I work for.
Okay.
It's not drug money. I don't sell
weed.
It's
clean money.
I work my ass off to pay my bills and to support my family back home.
Awesome.
And I invite them to come over and see what they are. They live with me for 6 months.
Wow, they were there with you for 6
good months.
How a year?
This was 2016, 2017.
Okay.
Yes. And then, thank God, the Ramadan was, Ramadan was, in the middle of Ramadan, then they came.
Okay.
So, which is a good blessing around. Mama was praying so hard for his son to have a successful life.
Awesome.
And a journey as well in the business sector.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm a Lansing owner of Toyota company and GMC Yukon.
Wow.
Yes. I'm a Lansing owner.
So no doubt about it, because you are called the youngest entrepreneur.
Well, there's a lot of young entrepreneurs in the Gambia, which impressed me a lot. Sam, we Gambians need to love this country.
We do.
We need to love this country. We have so many reasons. And yes, we all want to go to diaspora. That's where opportunities are. Easy opportunities at a young age.
Okay.
But the potentials myself I see in America, and when I decide to come back home in the Gambia, I have to sit for 2 good years to know what's going on in the country.
That means you're coming back to the Gambia.
Yes, I decide to come to Gambia.
Exactly.
And I get married to a Gambian sister.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay.
Know what's going on here.
Sit and relax.
Sit and relax.
And check.
I'm watching. My second university is in America. When I come from America, I come to Gambia. The university I have the biggest degree I experience is the life of the street of the Gambia.
And you will check it out.
Gambia is great. A lot of potentials in this country. All we need is a little help, a push.
And then it's there.
It's there for you.
Sammy, I know Mama plays a part in you becoming a business or entrepreneur, and also America. Uncle Sam told you come back.
Big time.
But how did the entrepreneur's passion become part of you?
Well, entrepreneur pass up, as I told you, this kind of like inheritance.
Yeah, exactly. Since the foundation.
Yeah, since foundation, when I would say, also going to primary school, Sam, you see this, which was the finger? This finger.
Yes.
I used to put a lot of ice together. That's the big container that they put water
You
in.
yourself.
Myself, I have to have that every night before I go to sleep.
Wow.
After studies, I need to make sure everything is taken care of. I put them in the freezer. Then I have to go and read my books. Then go to sleep.
Then go to sleep
every night. Up to my grade 11, when I was like kind of be like, Mama, I'm too old for this now. Females have to do it.
Let them take over.
Even when I have to go to like, I have to go to play some football game. My mama will be like, if you don't do this, you're not going to nowhere. My boys will come and help me so that it will be gonna be done quickly, so that we can go.
Auntie Mariam, Fajara, so len tarot malo do len dem, so len tarot malo do len dem. After Suntane malo do dem play.
Yes.
When you come to the Gambia and then decide to say, yes, I am going to do business. What was your first venture into business? Because you sat, you relax, you see. How do you come up with? Yeah, before we talk about, I'm not all natural is part of the window. But tell us.
Well, Sam, I have two sides.
Okay.
My father is a soil specialist at Department of State for Agriculture.
Okay.
And he taught me a lot about farming.
Okay.
He tell me this, Sam, I don't want you to work too hard.
Okay.
But work smart.
Okay.
So he taught me, get into a farm. I get to the venture in farming. I have 18 hectares in Gunjur.
Wow.
That I have 460 orange trees in there.
Wow.
And now I'm doing some mixed cropping.
Okay.
In Gunjur.
Okay.
So when I came to Gambia, that's the first thing. Let me get to agriculture first. Let me hit it.
Okay.
But I have to take a break because agriculture is expensive.
Yeah, you have to take a break.
You have to take a break. But slowly, I'm moving up. On that side. Then I'll be like, I need to get to other side too, whereby everyday income is coming in.
Okay.
Which a sister, a friend of mine, who introduced me to this business.
Okay.
I know a lot of Gambians know her. She's a great woman, Makutu Conte. AKA Vita Conte, is everything to me.
Wow.
This woman tell me, hey bro, get to this business too. I'm like, this business, be like, you'll see something out of it. She pushed me so hard. That's why everywhere, wherever you are, Max, follow to you, man.
To the food industry, right?
Like
after the agriculture.
After agriculture, I am the first Gambian, not the first Gambian, a first youth in Brikama who has his own bakery. I put my bread in the BMW, my X5, distributed all over Brikama. Well, bread is number one. In fact, the Gambia, I can tell you this.
Yes. Because
it goes 7 days without you noticing it's manufactured today and it's consumed in the 7 days.
So that's a bakery?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he pushed me to bakery and I don't call it restaurant business as well.
Restaurant business.
But I take a break for 2 years, then I came back, slide back, let me push it to the industry. And we're not gonna say the success, but the
it's
movement,
a motivation. Yeah.
The movement is kind of promising. And what I believe in is Gambia, and all the employees are 100% Gambians. And that motivates me. When I see them, I say, oh, I hire Gambians, and they're working for me, and we're working together. That gives me more inspiration to push it more.
To push for.
And I adventure into a lot of.
Okay, let's come there. You have an agricultural.
Yes, I have a farm in Gunjur.
You have a farm in Gunjur. You have a bakery in Brikama.
Yes.
And here we are at All National.
All National.
Okay. Do we have no? Don't try to hide from us. We want to know because we want to. We want people to be motivated, to have passion. Some have a farm in Gunjur, a bakery. What else? Before we talk about All National, where we are.
Before All National.
Yes.
Samparial Property Management.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Samparial money.
Samparial Property Management.
Okay, property management.
I'm not an estate dealer.
Okay.
But I manage properties.
You manage properties.
And I advise institutions. Okay. Major institution in the Gambia. I'm not mentioning that name.
Yeah, no.
But a major institution in the Gambia.
Okay.
I am the only person they trust
to manage,
to allocate those lands to them, for them to allocate those lands to Gambians.
Wow.
I'm not telling the name.
No, you don't know, you feel.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. So you do that, and then here we are, one of the promising side. Where even when you drive along the OIC highway, you can see in bold All National. And All National is part of this. What give back to All National?
What give back to Old National? People might think, oh, he's get this idea from Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, sometimes I think that. But what I believe in Africa, somewhere in 21st century,
Okay.
and if you see Africa is defined back, it's sudden. Okay, it's not, I'm not talking about politics here. It's not politics.
Okay.
But the youth of Africa need to be motivated
Okay.
in a sense that let's join together for the betterment of our culture, our tradition, and our nation, our continent.
Sure.
We, the young people of Gambia, if we have a collective relationship to each other, we support each other, we motivate each other. Every Gambian is a lion. Every Gambian. Before you know a Gambian, travel with a Gambian. Or you sleep with a Gambian for a week. You know the potential of a Gambian. We just need a push. Gambians are not dependent.
They are not.
No, they're hardworking people.
Awesome.
They believe in themselves. So that gives me the motivation. What name should I create? Should I put my name there? Should I put my daughter's name there? I'll be like, no, I'm a nationalist. All national.
National.
Yes.
All
You have the
national.
white, all colors. Everybody's
national.
welcome here.
And you are in fact invited. All
Yes.
national. Very lucky be.
Absolutely.
Sammy, let's now talk about the farm in Gunjur. What can Gambians or non-Gambians, or what can we get from that farm?
As of now, I'm telling you, I harvest 264 bags of orange this last season. And the women that I contacted them on the farm, we have a bumper harvest on tomato.
Awesome. Wow.
Seriously, we have a bumper harvest.
A bumper harvest for
Yes,
us now.
and the women introduced me, hey, Sambu, why not we put a paperwork, a paper, spicy, and we introduced a spicy there for the first time. And I was like, I wish I could have done more of this.
Of this.
Yes, but it's really great.
So we can get everything
Yes.
that the Gambians are.
Gambia, in that farm, if it is, we are not coming from a large extended family that we help each other, Western culture is what we have inherited in the Gambia. I don't need nobody dying. I can live up to, my retirement age, and I will live large. Every year I'll buy $1 million car. Every year I'll buy $1 million
And they can
car.
benefit from that.
They can benefit from the farm.
Let's talk about the brick in Brikama Sateba. What can Gambian get, or Brikama, or people can get there?
If the youth of Brikama are listening to me, I will advise them one thing. Let's try to be professional. Let's try to learn something. The time when they taught me about this bakery, I already have ideas of a bakery.
Okay.
Because in America, I work at a factory
Okay.
that is the largest producer of cheesecake.
Kiss cake.
And there's a bakery there.
Okay.
So I stole those ideas and recipes from that place, and I introduced that to my bakery.
And then what can we get from there, Brikama?
Well, you can have a bread at the cost of $1, $10.
Okay.
That will give you. It's not gonna give you a stomach ache or anything.
And nothing.
You will be like, you wanna eat more.
Purely hygienic.
Purely hygienic.
Okay.
You can have a croissant there. You can have a round bread. You can have all kind of cookies. All type of cookies.
Okay.
And I have the most I have so many diabetes patients in this country.
Oh, yeah.
So I make sure I prioritize them, and I make sure I have cooked bread in there.
So that can
So it's
Gambian
all
know.
fresh.
Okay.
Every day is fresh.
It's fresh.
Yes.
So we're gonna.
Yes.
Now let's talk about where we are. Quite magnificent. From outside, you can have. I think right now, if you can hear the background, the banner even rehearsing today is another day here at All National. Sam, a very fantastic place.
Thank you.
The idea behind it, and what can the Gambian get here too? The idea behind the whole setup, and how do you come up with All National, and what can we get the Gambian entertainment and anything that we can get here? We are talking about All National. CEO give us everything.
Sam,
Yeah.
as our elder used to say, elder said, if you travel, you learn. I just don't went to America just to, have a flamboyant life.
Yeah, life,
I went to catch ideas from America, motivated in my home country.
Okay.
If you look at this place, whoever know where Republican is in D.C., Republican Club in Washington, D.C., that's where the senators meet. This is the right setup of Washington, D.C., Republican Club.
Oh, that's the setup they have.
This is how it is.
Awesome.
Exactly.
3 decks.
This is the setup, 3 decks.
3 decks, yeah.
This is where all the senators go and have their break, their lunches, and their breakfast. And this is where those are the places. Some of them go and have their little meetings and all kind of stuff. When I see this, I walk there, and I see the idea of like, if I'm gonna build my own restaurant for the comfort of people, for comfort of Gambians, I'm gonna make it at a place whereby everybody have access to it. And all national, people, Gambians need to know this place.
That's why we want you to tell them.
All national, it's like I said, I'm a nationalist, and I believe Gambia a lot. I want Gambians to have a place to go and relax, whereby their dime, their money, their dollars is not going to a foreign account. The food, the drink, I believe too much in Gambia. I privatize Gambians' businesses. I support them first. Whatever is here, I get it from own Gambians entrepreneurs. So I expect the same thing. Gambians come and have fun at Old National, relax at Old National like you are in your city parlor, at your comfort zone. No hassle, nothing. Everything is, as you said, circumcised. Easy.
So what are the products and services that we can get from
All National? Our menu is right here. We have all. It's a continental menu we have. The menu,
we have the menus right here.
It's a continental menu. You have all kind of product of food, especially Gambian dishes, African dishes, European dishes, American dishes. We have all. And secondly, our own African juices, our own Gambian juice. We have water here. We have baba here. We have ginger here. And the heart is here. Yes, we have all that here.
Wow.
And the most important part, the chef is a Gambian.
Wow. This is truly Gambian.
100% Gambian.
100% Gambian.
All the employees are all Gambians. The building, however the whole structure is all Gambian use. I try to tell them, hey, we can do this. Let's come and join and do this. And here you go. When they come, themselves, they were like, wow, we did a great job. They enjoy their own work. That's why we need to empower Gambian youths.
Exactly.
The Gambian youths need to be motivated. Our business community, our private sectors, the government, individuals, let's empower Gambian youths.
So, when do you open and when do you close? Do we have breakfast? Do we have lunch? Or do we
open at 9 o'clock, Sam, in the morning. For those who are going to, work and head, or it's supposed to be 8 o'clock. But how time is, I'll be like, okay, let's open at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, midnight.
To midnight.
Midnight.
So within that,
in the weekend, we operate from 9 o'clock up to 2 o'clock in the morning.
Up to 2 o'clock.
Yes.
What about the entertainment aspect? Do you have
the entertainment aspect? We have our own DJ here. Sometimes myself, I'm a DJ. And we have sometimes the entertainment part. We have our Sorian brothers. Who walk in here a day. I was here alone in the evening. They walk in here. They're like, hey, are you guys open? I said, well, the staffs are not here. I am here. What do you need? I will help you out. Well, they said, okay, we need some food. I'm like, hey, why not? I'll try something. But they order something I can cook. Myself, I become the chef that day. I'll show you that picture. So they be like, hey, we have a band. We have a band. We are Sierra Leoneans, but we have a band. We want to support your business,
as you can hear the background.
I'm like, oh, you want to support my business? But money, how much I can pay you? He said, let's talk about it. I know it's a new business, but as you grow, we all grow together.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're welcome. The place is yours. The key is right behind you. Yes.
So we can get them out.
They are here every Friday.
Okay.
And we're working on so many promotions, like we want to have, as you said, old school.
Yeah.
Manneh.
Exactly.
So we want to have Manneh in Old National.
Awesome.
Yes.
So that will spice everything
It have to be next artist that's going to be here.
Do you have for the Gambian entrepreneur? Let's not talk about those that are already there, but the upcoming one or the motivational for them to venture into something like we're doing right now.
Sam. You see, young people.
Yeah.
The young people of today. Young Gambians.
Yeah.
They want to climb the ladder very fast.
Yeah. I was committed to that. Yeah.
And in business, if you want to climb the ladder so fast, you're going to be failed. You will be failed. I believe one thing in business, slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely.
I believe in that in business. One step at a time. And listen. They'll be very cautious and listen to advice of those who have more experience than you. Try to seek advice in all kinds, all areas. And today, while we have a $1 million, in business, I want to have a Ferrari, or I want to have a luxury vehicle.
It doesn't work like that.
Nah, it doesn't work that way. Don't jump into luxury. Luxury will jump into you.
Yeah, along the way.
Along the way. Oh, I want to have a big house. I want to have a big car. I want to have a big pretty car. Yeah, you can have all that. But along the way.
Along the way.
But be patient. And be committed to this. You have to be very committed to this job. It's going to change your life. Business will change your life in a heartbeat. But do not change yourself. Be humble.
Be humble.
Respect your customers. You are never right. Your customers are right.
Always.
Always. You are never right. And some people, I went to a place, I see the guy was like howling on the customer. I'm like, I wait till the customer leaves. I'm like, if you are working for me, you're going home today.
You're going home today?
Yes.
Right away.
Say, look, why do you have to tell me that? I'm like, this guy, he's asking me something that he don't know. If you don't know, tell him, wait, let me call my supervisor. Then the person, or she might, he or might explain to you or him thoroughly. But some, respect is lacking somewhere. We the young people today, respect, I don't know where we throw it at. Yeah. But as time goes along, young people, I advise after them, don't rush.
Don't rush.
Don't rush, take your time. One day you'll be there.
One day you will be there. That's what Sam said. Sam, maybe in our interview, you have something that you want to tell my viewers about either your business, especially Old National, and I might not ask you that question. What would you tell me?
Well, what I will tell them, let them come and support their own. This is their own. This is no Lebanese, no Indian, or any. This is a Gambian. 100% Gambians. Gambians, let's support each other. We move forward. If Gambians, we support each other's business, Big Sam, this country is gonna go forward. Not individually. The country will move because the Gambian individuals are moving. The country is not moving, but the country will move if we support each other. If we support each other's business. I'm welcoming every Gambian. I'm welcoming every Gambian's idea. I'm welcoming every Gambian businessman.
Right.
No matter how you want us to do, we can have a seat on the table and have a coffee and talk about it.
Talk about it. That's right.
I think we'll have an agreement.
Agreement.
Yes.
Most definitely.
My doors are so open, Sam.
I tell you.
Yeah. I believe one thing, partnership is something that I believe a lot.
Yeah. In business, I think it's important.
I believe partnership will make you have success in a heartbeat in business. Individually, you keep struggling. By the time you know, Sam, the day is gone. But if I have partnership with Sam, if I'm not here today, Sam will be here.
Most definitely.
So, I believe in that. Unless Gambians come and support All National. All National is a place whereby Well, Sam, sky's the limit here,
Sky's
man.
the limit. Just have
Sky's
to
the
say.
limit here, man.
A reminder that
Seriously.
you are watching exclusive interview, Atlantic TV, the home of TV Revolution. And I am, of course, and I am, of course, Big Sam International, Bakary Manneh on that. And I'm right here at All National. Sam, we are, All National, meanwhile, is located, if you come in from the turntable after Baobab, just before the former tourists, I know everybody, this is where All National is. And of course, Sam will tell you, and that is Vigilo, and as you call it, Kid City. What is the most, before we go, before your final word, right now, what is the most important message you want to send across?
The entire Gambia.
Anything,
Well, Sam,
anything
you
you
see,
feel.
All National.
Yeah.
My dream is to have this across Gambia. From Banjul up to Koina. If I say that, you might be like, oh, why? If I have one in here, the reason I don't go to inside Senegambia,
Yes.
I will tell you the reason.
Yeah.
I'm more focused on locals than the tourists.
Okay.
I want our own Gambians to enjoy this place more than the tourists. And from here, I'm coming to your town, Brikama. I will have All National in Brikama, we'll have All National in Jarasoma, we'll have All National in Farafenye.
Wow.
We'll have one in Basse.
Wow.
You know, this is the dream of
So
All
you're
National.
going national?
I'm going national. Yes. And welcoming everybody. You want to be partner? Come over, man. We can do it together as a Gambians. Yes. And I'm telling you one thing about Gambians. Let's help each other. Let's push each other to the side. If we do, not individually, but the nation will move.
The nation will move.
The nation will move.
That's a
We are at the crossroads, Sam. We are at the crossroads.
Yeah.
The youths are crossing the Pacific Ocean for Europe, for greener pasture. When they have their own greener pasture in their own country.
Wow.
Seriously. What I know today, if I know that when I was like graduated from high school, I would not think of going to America.
You're not going
11 years of my life is gone.
in the States.
Within a period of six years, look at the achievement. I have a farm. I have a bakery. I have a restaurant. I have another company that is, someday we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Right? Someday.
Don't hide it.
Someday we'll talk about
Someday
that.
we'll talk about
I'm looking for Jigo.
Okay.
I want to be more than Amor. I want to be more than tough.
And that's construction.
And it's coming. It's coming.
That is the guy for you.
Yes. But I need support from every Gambian.
From every Gambia.
And
because this is
especially
from
the industrial area, the
Okay.
young people who are trying to strive and be in the business industry. Well, you guys welcome. And be humble enough when you're in the business sector. Be humble, be honest. Honesty is something that you have to have in business. You have to be honest to people. You have to love the people. Welcome them. And someday we'll be there.
Someday we will be there, and then we will definitely not. This is not going to be the first and I'll be talking to you, because something is coming, and then we want to know. And it's a Gambian, a true Gambian, an entrepreneur. So we want to bring that out to you. I mean, some time is the running out, but finally from you, before we go, and I want you to get that message to my viewers. Finally, what do you have for my viewers?
Yeah, viewers, let's love each other. As a Gambian, let's support each other's business. Let's listen to our elders. If we do, I'm not saying you will not have mistakes along the way, but it's going to be very limited. And let's not forget about those who nurture us.
Yeah, along the way.
And some, well, Gambians, man, I can't say much, but I love Gambians.
All right.
You know, I'm thankful to Gambians. I love Gambian spirit. I love Gambian support. Gambians are great people. Gambians are ambitious people. Gambians, hey, they are lions, as I said earlier on.
Yeah,
Gambians are lions. So let's help Gambian young people. Young talented are coming. A lot of talents are coming up and get it out of this country. Let's support them. If we support them, they will be successful. Not only them being successful, but their community will be successful. The country will be successful. Yes. This is what I have for Gambians. Allah Baraka, Jerejef, thank you. I really appreciate each and every Gambian that support our business. All National. A special thank you to somebody special, as I mentioned her name here.
Yeah, definitely.
Sam Maku Konde.
Makuto Conte.
As a lot of people know why they say Kala Maku
Yeah,
Konde.
Makuto. Yeah, we all know.
But that woman, Gambian needs to watch her. Makutu, she will tell you what is in her heart, what she wants.
Okay.
That's what she will tell you. You either accept her or no, but she's straight.
To go straight.
And she will love to push each and every Gambian if she can. She has a great vision for these people, Gambian people. Her support from Atlanta across the United States, come down to the other side of the West, Europe, down to his own country, Africa, Gambia.
Gambia.
I see you already come across his landmarks as well.
All right, yeah.
But she's a good woman.
She's a good woman.
She's a good woman. You know,
Shout
I'm
out
saying big thank you, big sis.
Shout out
You're
to
more than a lion, I don't know how to call you. I don't know, man. But you're more than a mama to me.
Man.
You are a friend. You are a sister. I love you, sister. Big up to yourself, man.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much,
much, Sam.
Samit. It's been a great
And
time.
Atlantic TV,
Yeah, man.
Atlantic TV.
Yes.
You guys,
Yeah,
All National is your home.
we will be here.
I invite you all here, right?
We'll definitely.
Thank you very much. I
Thank you so
appreciate it.
much, Samit. And of
Thank you very
course,
much, cameraman.
bring us to the end of the exclusive interview today, right here at All National. Like I said, next to tourists, if you know, on the highway, you know, everything is out here. Entertainment, anything you know. But like I said, exclusive interview brings you people, personals, and what they do, etc., to motivate, and then talk about what they do. And I think you have a very, very good interview program here at, of course, All National. Well, from me, Bakary Manneh, Big Sam, we will be coming with more exclusive interview for me. Meanwhile, very big thanks to my cameraman right here within the whole day long, Edward Noha Badi. Thank you so much, and the management and entire staff.